So let's throw a little shock into everything here, okay? Who is the creator of silver? Who is the creator of gold? Who is the creator of every metal? God. God. God is the creator. Science will tell you the stars, interestingly, they, like supernovas, which are, like superstars, collided, fell to earth, and it created the metals. Interesting how God did that, isn't it? Like the fallen, because God talks about the wandering stars, the fallen angels. Anyway, but he makes it clear from Genesis on, no, I created it. It's mine. It belongs to me. Makes it clear with building the temple that they should not worry about the money because God is the creator of it. So he makes it clear. Then Jesus comes. And here's where all of these scholars seem to have, I don't know, just had to serve all the empires. Jesus says, when asked, okay, because Jesus, God. Jesus, God incarnate. He knew when people were trying to trip him up. He knew when people were not, he knew when people were trying to trap him, whether it was the Pharisees or the Roman Empire. He knew it. Knew it every single time. It was, are the people going to miss it? Are the people going to pick up on it? So everybody is arguing about paying taxes, right? Well, or is it right to pay taxes? Jesus says, let me see a coin. Whose image is on the coin? Caesar. Give to Caesar's what is Caesar's. The audacity. Can you imagine? God incarnate and the audacity. I mean, think of the patience that God has. Think of the mind, something our minds can't even comprehend, to be able to stand there with foolish people. And of course, I'm saying that because, I'm one of those foolish people many times. But I'll recognize my foolishness. I'm not close to the mind of God. Nobody here is. However, can you imagine what patience it would take to know, you know what, I created everything. I created everything, and I'm having to listen to these people. Like, that's my mind, but my mind's the human mind, right? Okay? But think about it. Try. It's hard. Nobody can put themselves in God's place, but I sometimes try to. I try to. I don't think that's a sin, okay? But I don't mean I try to be God. I'm saying I try to view it from his eyes, is what I mean. So here he is surrounded by all these people wanting an answer about taxes. And so to serve the empires and to serve the nobles and to serve everybody has twisted what Jesus meant. And he didn't want a divided loyalty. I keep saying undivided, and I'm probably confusing people, like in my video earlier. God never wanted a divided loyalty. That's the equivalent of honoring two masters, and there's going to be one that you hate or one you disregard and put over the other. Can you see what we put before God? Can you see it? Everybody does it. Everybody is trained to do it. Everybody is indoctrinated to do it. But Jesus looked at that coin, and I sit back and I think, God, how the patience that you have is beyond any patience that any human being possibly could have. For you to stand there and know that no image belongs on any gold other than the Creator's image. Now, of course, the people that want to make excuse for the empires and the kingdoms and the countries would say, but we're made in the image of God. Yeah, but you're made in the image of God if you follow Jesus' ways, which was surrendered to the Father. Again, it's very, if you just break it down into, I always say, if you just keep in the back of your mind, what is God's goal since the original sin? We need to bring people back to my kingdom. They're in man's kingdom. I have to help them I'm going to continue to try to help them, but we have to move forward. We have to move forward. I want the people that are going to make it in my kingdom, not man's kingdom, mine. Somehow it's been so lost that God wanted you to create all this in the fallen world. No, he wanted you to surrender back to him so he could bring you to the garden, not through death like all the churches and the governments have made it seem, literally to bring the kingdom back. But man has a responsibility. And if man is going to put their loyalties with Rome, with the government, I don't care what country it is, and they are going to serve the image on that coin more than they are going to serve the creator that created that damn metal, then how do you expect to have God's kingdom? Just think about that.